Welcome to your number one news source for all that nerdish on Pornhub and everywhere else you can find podcasts, the Creatia Conversation. I am your host, the patron saint of podcasting, the Warden Matt Ritter, and I'm looking damn sexy today. And I'm here with my co-host, Daddy Delgado, the Pornhub Poppy, my friend Vince.
What's up? Daddy's home, Matt.
How's it going, Vince?
It's going all right. I'm doing well. Just catching up with some wrestling. Getting a little invigorated with AEW after Saturday night's events. Fun time. Went to Collision. We'll talk more about it on the show on Friday.
Fuck yeah, we will.
But yeah, it was a great show. Not a fan of counterfeit bucks. And aside from that, yeah, just enjoying Young Justice. I just finished season 3. I started the first episode, season 4. Unfortunately, I found out that it hasn't been renewed for a 5th season. There's no plans to renew it for a 5th season, but it's not dead in the water yet. So I'm hoping by the time I finish season 4, season 5 gets announced or something. If not, I'm just going to be depressed.
What the fuck is Will Gray talking about? No intro. We played the intro. There was an intro.
What is Will talking about?
That was the intro music. I did the intro. I introduced myself, said I was sexy as fuck. I introduced Vince, my friend.
Yeah.
There was an intro, Will. What are you talking about? Anyway, life has been pretty much the same for me.
Mm-hmm.
All I do in my spare time is play Diablo. I just got into Act 4
Okay.
of 6 last night, beat Act 3. Finally got my horse. So now I have a horse for all my characters, because if you unlock it on one, you unlock it for everybody. So I can run around with the horse, just kind of opening up the map now before I really get into Act 4, because John was saying that, my buddy John that I've been playing with is saying Act 4 is a long one.
Right.
Also, I'm like a level 48 barbarian. Well, apparently Twitch skipped the intro for him.
Maybe you should, if Twitch isn't your cup of tea, maybe you should head on over to youtube.com/creationworld, watch it live there, turn on the bell notification there, flick the bean, and you'll know when we're live on YouTube.
Like, subscribe, comment, get the what's it Will says about algorithms, like it helps the algorithm whether you like us or hate us. Just
it's good for the algorithm.
Something about touching his penis. Anyway, but if you are watching us on twitch.tv/creationworld, we want to thank you for that. While you're there, you can also like us, you can follow us, and you can subscribe. And you don't even have to do it with your own money if you have an Amazon Prime subscription. You guys can link your Prime Gaming to your Twitch account and then use a free sub every month.
Everyone wants a free sub.
Everyone wants a free sub. Vince is my free sub.
Oh, no, I was talking about sandwiches. I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Oh, okay.
No,
anyway, you get that free sub every month that you can give to your favorite Twitch streamer, which should be us, but could be the Will Gray. Could be any of your favorite Twitch streamers. Yeah. Take that money out of Amazon's pocket, give it to somebody that you want to support, like us.
Yeah, Will apparently seldomly touches his penis on screen anymore. So I mean,
that's a fucking lie.
I mean, regardless if that's something you're into, not king shaming here, not yucking any yums, but
I got home last night. He was live on air. Allison was sending out pictures of people in chaps, and I know Will was touching himself.
Were they assless chaps?
All chaps are assless. So yes, I'm kind of disappointed you weren't in that chat so you could see, because they were called like rave chaps, and then they were assless, because all chaps are assless.
No, I actually didn't knew he was going live until I got the notification on Twitch, because I follow Will and Botch Spots and Chair Shots Rip City Radio on Twitch. I rubbed 3 out during the show. Okay, well, there you go.
Seldom.
Sure.
It was only 3.
All right. Have you been rubbing one out, Matt? Is that what you've been into?
Hands are right here, Vince. I don't rub any out to you.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
I'm holding out. If and when that happens, I want you to be the one rubbing it. I don't want to rub it to you.
All right. Sounds good.
5 or less during live stream is seldom. Fair enough.
All right. Well, at least we got his definition of the word seldom.
Well, yeah, no, Diablo. We recorded Return to Wrestling this past weekend, and I need to hit up Travis because they weren't posting it because Pornhub is just difficult with me. But New episode of Getting Off, live watch along of the Stream Triple X porn parody as well. So that should be up for you very soon over there.
Yep.
A Pornhub exclusive watch along from your friends at Getting Off, featuring me, Katie, and Justin from the Get Show podcast.
Wait,
But
you
also,
or the rack?
well, the rack.
Two different people.
It has to feature me now, so that way, because I'm verified, so I have to be there for part of it. So that
What
way
if you
they
get
don't
the
take it down
rack
as a theory.
verified?
I don't have the rack doesn't have an ID. He doesn't, he doesn't contribute to like the government and like being categorized and cataloged, and he has no state ID, no driver's license, none of that stuff, because he doesn't
like
want to be
Spider
found.
Punk. He's against the establishment.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, I see. It's a
That's why he has a
multiverse.
mullet.
There you go. It's a multiversal thing.
But anyway, we'll talk about spider stuff here pretty soon. But
Okay.
That's there. And then if you go to patreon.com.
Yes. Patreon.com/ oh wait, no, that's Pornhub.
That's Pornhub.
Patreon.com/Creatia World.
For $1, you get the new episode of Return to Wrestling, where Travis and I talk all the nitros in the lead up to World War III, so you can hear our thoughts on that and some very interesting things just in general in the world of wrestling was happening. I don't know, right around October, November of 1997 that got referenced and talked about in WCW that wasn't necessarily happening in WCW that people might remember in Canada.
Montreal Screwjob?
That would be correct. And
I had to think about it. Once you said Canada, I'm like, oh, okay.
And you know where Brett was going, and Bischoff had to, had to get his digs in and make comments and do a little thing about it. So that's all in there for you to go check out, as well as the entire back catalog of Return to Wrestling and the entire yes.
So you actually haven't gotten to World War III. You've gotten
No.
Okay. So it was the episodes leading up to World War III and at the coverage of World War III.
That's what we do. Yes. So we do all the nitros leading up to and the pay-per-view. And then the next month is the first nitro after the last pay-per-view through the next pay-per-view.
Gotcha.
So the next episode will be Starrcade 1997, which Travis says is their WrestleMania. But that's not all you get for $1. You get Multiverse with Travis and Mara, where they're breaking down DC animated movies, going through, and you get the entire back catalog for that and some more stuff that we'll talk about later on Patreon. But Vince, you know what time it is?
I'm not singing it because I don't have the vocals for it, but it's newsy time.
Newsy time. You're a Spider-Man fan. You love all the things Spider
related.
Man.
I tattooed a spider on my elbow, hoping it would give me spider powers, and that could be part of the Spider-Verse, but it didn't work that way.
I am sorry that didn't work for you. However, comicbook.com, not comic book movie. Comic book. I mean, it is a comic book movie. Comicbook.com's Cameron Bonamolo has an article here that accompanies a trailer that we're going to watch. Kraven the Hunter reveals first look at Aaron Taylor Johnson's Spider-Man villain. For those of you not familiar, that's Kick-Ass. So Kick-Ass is Kraven.
Wait, really?
Yes, that's Kick-Ass.
That's crazy. I didn't realize that was him. He looks so different.
Mm-hmm. He was also in Godzilla, like the reboot of Godzilla that started the whole new kaiju franchise. Anyway.
Yes.
Aaron Taylor Johnson's Kraven is on the hunt. On Monday, Sony Pictures revealed the official teaser poster for its first R-rated Spider-Man universe spinoff, Kraven the Hunter, showing the Bullet Train star in a comic book accurate costume with the tagline, "Villains aren't born, they're made." The new poster comes alongside the first Kraven the Hunter trailer, which Sony screened exclusively for attendees at CinemaCon in April, and you will get to see here today. The rated R footage, which dropped F-bombs and showed bloody violence, teased the Hunter becoming the hunted with the arrival of another Spider-Man villain, the Rhino, played by Alessandro Nivola. So what I'll do is I'm going to close that, and we will present.
I have thoughts about this whole fucking Sonyverse and what they're doing with Kraven. But
that's kind of fucking hot, though. I'm not gonna lie.
No, he looks great.
I'm not into guys, but like that pose.
No, he looks great. He looks fantastic. Like I'm not
right there. October.
Yeah.
And those right there.
He's gonna come in October. That's when the film's coming.
Like you could pour milk right there and it would just travel right down like a river.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, it'd be like a stream of milk. No, but I don't know. I have some thoughts about it. Morbius, I went and I enjoyed mostly because I knew it was a bad movie, and I just kind of like watched it. Like I watched the Fast franchise, and I watched all of Vin Diesel's ridiculousness and superpowers. I don't know how I'll react to Kraven. I don't even think I'm gonna go, to be honest. I have to wait.
You're gonna go. Don't let. First off, all the Sony movies suck when it comes to Marvel.
I never watched any of the Venom movies.
Really?
Yeah, I never watched them just because I was still so pissed that like Venom is one of the biggest core Spider-Man villains because the story of the symbiote is that it attaches to Spider-Man Peter Parker, which is why you get the spider symbol in the middle of Venom. And then afterwards, basically Eddie Brock is his rebound. And that's usually how it goes. Spider-Man gets the symbiote. That's why in the video game, he gets the symbiote first, and then you get Venom afterwards, because now the symbiote has all the spider powers that it remembers from Spider-Man, plus the Venom symbiote powers. So it's a hybrid. That's why he's such a strong villain for Spider-Man.
But it's a multiverse, and not everything has to happen the way it does in the comics, Vince, because of a multiverse.
Canon event. It's a canon event. It has to happen.
It does not.
It has to happen. This is why everything in the Sonyverse is all anime. It's all figment of Sony's imagination. Just like you don't like to recognize New Japan Pro Wrestling, I won't recognize the Sonyverse.
I recognize it. It exists. It's just not as important as everyone makes it out to be. Joining Taylor Johnson in the Kraven movie are Oscar winner Ariana DeBose from West Side Story as Calypso, Fred Hetchinger from White Lotus as Kraven's half-brother Dmitry Smerdyakov, who in the comics is the masked master of disguise, the Chameleon, and Oscar winner Russell Crowe, that everyone knows from Gladiator and possibly South Park, as Kraven and Dimitri's father, Nikolai Kravenov. The official synopsis, Kraven the Hunter, is the visceral story about how and why one of Marvel's most iconic villains came to be. Set before his notorious vendetta with Spider-Man, Aaron Taylor Johnson stars as a titular character in the rated R film. I think we've talked enough about this. Let's check it out. See if I can sway you with the trailer, Vince.
I heard about the trailer, and then there were some things that people were nitpicking about, and Travis is always against me. God damn it. Go ahead, play the trailer. I'll complain more about it afterwards. So they tease Spider-Man with all the spiders, but not actually show a Spider-Man.
Well, no, because they don't really fucking own Spider-Man.
Yeah, they do own him.
They gave him away.
My son.
And thank God they did.
Show mercy.
They have joint custody right now.
They are prey. We are predators. Boys, your mother is dead.
She died because you sent her away.
She was weak, sick in her mind. You know my business, yes? Power is about strength. If you show weakness, you will give our enemies an opening. Shoot. He is weak, like his mother. Leave him.
What happened that day?
I stared death in the face, and for the first time, I saw my true self. Tell me about this hunter.
I'm all for Mufasa's fucking up kick-ass. So.
Once you're on his list.
I need to hear Kraven talk.
There's only one of you.
There's 6 of you now.
Where's the accent, motherfucker?
Just bit off that guy's nose.
Why do you hunt?
My father puts evil into the world. I take it out.
So you're not trying at all.
think you're some kind of honor. You are exactly like our father. Just another man hunting for a trophy.
We're murderers. Isn't that what he taught us? You don't get to do that to me anymore.
Mr. Taglin? Mr. Taglin? Where's Mr. Taglin?
Oh, you're standing in him.
You're a goddamn lunatic.
Oh, you just figured that out now?
There is an animal in each one of us.
Don't you want to know why they call me the Rhino?
Okay, so
Well, I think I hate it.
here's some thoughts. First off, I did knew that the Chameleon was Kraven's brother through the promotional work of this movie when I did my research, and I found I'm like, is the Chameleon really Kraven's brother? And yeah, in the comics, it's been established that that's his brother. So I like that some characters are there. First and foremost, like, why is Kick-Ass not even trying to do a Kraven accent? Like, he's not even trying. Because I heard his father speak. I'm like, okay, they got the accent down perfectly. This is perfect. Okay, all right, they're nailing it. And then I heard him speak, and it sounded just like in the regular American accent. And I'm like, okay, hold up. That's why I was like, I need to hear Kraven talk more. And he was talking, and it's like, nah, bro, this ain't it. I need you to sniff like everyone out, like to hunt people down. I'm not feeling it. I think I'm feeling it a little less than Morbius, and that's saying a lot because I'm not a fan of Jared Leto.
It's kind of weird too because he's not an American actor; he's an English actor. So I mean, he does have an accent, but maybe he just can't do the Kraven accent. I don't know. So he went with American. That doesn't bother me. I am very much because I talked about this when I went and saw
Morbius,
Rise of the Beast,
Rise
Transformers,
of the Beast.
where everyone was like, "Oh, but it's not the Beast." It's not. It's like, dude, we live in a world where there are so many multiverses and multiverse of madness exists. Like, there's so many possibilities. Not everything has to be directly out of, your comic book source material.
No.
It's a character that exists, and they can take liberties and do things with it and try and make it fun and interesting. I'm not saying that they did a great job with Venom. I am not a fan of Tom Hardy acting drunk all the fucking time. But then again, here's Russell Crowe, who also is drunk all the time. So, I mean, maybe it's just their thing. The action looked cool. I was down for the action. Him using bear traps to cave in guys' heads and biting noses off. And I like Kick-Ass, so I'll probably check it out.
It's just okay. So I get where you're going with the whole multiversal stuff, but it's like it's not even just like, oh, this is what I know from the comics. It's like the multiple different versions I've seen in animation adaptations from the Spider-Man shows, from Spectacular Spider-Man to the 90s Spider-Man TV show to even the video game. We saw as close as we can to a live action Kraven the Hunter in the new Spider-Man 2 video game. That was fantastic. The accent, everything, the suit, everything's fantastic. And the thing with Kraven is that he doesn't actually have superpowers. He's just like a fucking madman that's out here hunting shit. And then he wants to hunt Spider-Man.
I thought he had heightened senses,
eventually he does. Eventually, depending on the version, he either gets his heightened senses and then becomes Kraven, or he's already Kraven, and to get the edge on Spider-Man, he gets more heightened senses. So it's literally because he wants to find his someone that's worthy of him, like an opponent worthy of him to hunt.
Prey. He's a hunter.
He was a worthy prey.
Yeah.
He runs into Spider-Man, and Spider-Man gets the best of him, so that he does get an upper hand and an opportunity to enhance his abilities, and then that's when he starts being more of an even match to Spider-Man.
I didn't hate the Venom movies. Tom Hardy annoys me because he sounds drunk in everything he does. Travis isn't a fan. You're not a fan. Like I said, I'll probably check it out.
Yeah,
I was interested.
This is my whole thing. That Travis nailed my point. He's saying I don't need it to be exactly like the story I know. I just need it to be interested interesting, I'm not interested. And same thing for me. I'm like, I just need it to be interesting for
but
me.
then you said you didn't watch Venom because Spider-Man wasn't in it and didn't get the symbiote first, which was the whole point of the multiverse thing. So that's you need it to be exactly like the stories, which is why you didn't watch it.
No. I don't need it to be exactly like the story, but that would be how do I fucking compare this? I'm trying to find a proper comparison to this, but it's like it's a crucial part of the story.
It's really not.
It honestly really is.
It really isn't.
Spider-Man is a crucial point to like a lot of these villains and a lot of these anti-heroes.
Maybe eventually, probably
I
not.
highly doubt it. It makes no sense because if you start them off as like that's been the biggest issue because Venom right now is an anti-hero. Morbius is an anti-hero. For some reason, Vulture's there and we don't know what the fuck he's doing. He just likes the food there in that universe. Then we have Kraven the Hunter, who's now an anti-hero. And it's like, there's no real reason for them to want to fight Spider-Man because they're technically good guys.
Well, we saw Kraven get attacked by spiders, so he's going to have a reason.
I mean, he might have arachnophobia.
And this is his villain origin story.
Yeah,
his villain origin, his villain story.
We'll see, man. But I'm probably not gonna watch it in theaters. I'll probably wait till like it's available somewhere else to stream.
Fair enough. Let's move on to something that we both equally hate, and that's Hulk Hogan. I have an update here from WrestleZone.
What are we talking about?
Not really an update, but from WrestleZone by Colin Tessier, Chris Hemsworth on Hulk Hogan Biopic. I don't know what's happening with it. So in 2019, Chris Hemsworth, Thor, man that my wife told me on Father's Day she would leave me for, was cast as Hogan in a movie about the WWE Hall of Famer. Hemsworth noted that he hadn't seen a script for the biopic in a 2022 interview. Since then, few details have emerged about the film. Chris Van Vliet recently interviewed Hemsworth and told the actor he hoped to see him play Hulk Hogan at some point. Let's hope. I don't know what's happening with it at the moment, but there's a good story there, and I'd love to tell it. I know Todd Phillips has been deep in the world of the Joker, but we've had conversations. Yeah, fingers crossed. So WrestleZone will provide more information about the Hulk Hogan biopic as it becomes available. The full interview is available here, and then there's a link for a YouTube video for the full interview. If you go to WrestleZone and support, all of the people that are creating the content that we sit here and talk about. However, much like Hulk Hogan, nobody knows what the fuck's going on. Probably wrote a script and Hogan came in with his creative control and said, it doesn't work for me, brother. And now it's just on the fucking shelf because he's a piece of shit. They probably want to talk about him being a racist and all the dumb, fucked up shit that he did, and he didn't like it. So that's my theory, and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, or they wanted to recreate his receding or lack thereof hairline, and he's like, "That's not gonna work for me, brother. You got to give me a full-on hairline, full head of hair."
I mean, he did. He has worn wigs and shit in WWE, so or WWE or WCW.
Well, I don't know. I never, like I said, I never was a WCW guy. I never watched WCW fully, so.
That's why we're doing it now. Neither did I.
Yeah.
I don't know. When I pictured Hulk Hogan, Chris Hemsworth was never the person I pictured playing him. Like, I love Chris Hemsworth, but he seems kind of small to play Hulk Hogan, even as like a young Hulk Hogan. Like,
I guess
I know he's Thor, but he's not really a big guy. Like,
just put on
broad
a muscle
shoulder
suit.
wide.
Just put on like an orange muscle suit.
You're insane. And then me personally, like, unless we're shitting on Hulk Hogan, I'm not in for a biopic of Hulk Hogan. I might watch it because of Chris Hemsworth. Maybe it'll turn me around on Hulk Hogan, but I doubt it. Hopefully it just reinforces all the negativity.
If that turns you around on Hulk Hogan, you're gonna make the Iron Sheik roll in his grave.
WWE used Hulk Hogan in their RIP tribute to Iron Sheik, so he's already.
He's haunting Hulk Hogan's house as we speak.
Yeah. One more thing we got here. This is also from comicbook.com. Mark DeChamps. The Tomb Raider collection finally getting Nintendo Switch release date.
Interesting.
So it's taken more than 6 years, but the Tomb Raider franchise will soon be making its debut on the Nintendo Switch. Developer Feral Interactive has announced that the Lara Croft collection will be releasing on June 29th, 9 days from now, in a bundle that includes 2 of the characters' adventures. The collection will be priced at $24.99 on the Switch eShop and will include Lara Croft, the Guardian of Light, and Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris. Announced all the way back in 2021, some fans might have thought the collection had been canceled, but thankfully an end is nearly in sight. Feral Interactive revealed a trailer for the collection, which can be found in the tweet embedded below. The game can be pre-ordered on the Nintendo Switch eShop right here. And we'll check out what is coming to the Switch, because I have a Switch. I like Tomb Raider. It was one of the first. It was, I think, the first game on my first PlayStation that I owned.
Interesting. Not bad. I mean, it doesn't look terrible on the Switch compared.
No, it doesn't.
Compared to like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet that look like crap from a distance.
What the fuck are you talking about?
From a distance, like if you go to like in the far distance, everything's so pixelated and like just terrible like graphics. You've never noticed?
No, I thought Scarlet and Violet looked fantastic. The only issue I've had is that the game got boring and I have no reason to pick it up because they haven't dropped DLC for it.
No, it was always an issue where like if there were like other characters in the distance, they get very pixelated and blurry, like something you see from your like Nintendo DS or something.
Never noticed that. Never bothered me.
Hmm?
It doesn't look as good as obviously the new Tomb Raiders on console, but
Right.
I mean, it looks good for a Switch port. So
That's
I'm
true.
down.
That's
I'm
true.
down.
Just raises the question when we're gonna get a new Nintendo console, because I think at this point the Switch is out of date.
Well, we've talked briefly about them developing, I think, like a Switch 2 or something coming down the pipeline.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll see.
Hey, Vince.
Yes.
You support our sponsors.
Yeah. Wholeheartedly. Yeah.
If you're watching us live on Twitch or on YouTube right now, we ask that you do support our sponsors. If you want to watch this show without the ads in it, you can go to patreon.com/creationworld and get an ad-free version of this show. But if you want to join us live, you want to see all of the great things and discounts that we offer you, here is your chance.
Spice things up in the bedroom, then it's time to check out Adam and Eve. Because you see, Adam and Eve is the leading adult toy store that offers a wide range of products to help you explore your sexual desires. Whether you're looking for something to use solo or with a partner, they have everything you need to satisfy your cravings. From vibrators to lingerie, bondage gear to lubricants, AdamandEve.com has it all. And the best part, you can shop with confidence, knowing that all their products are of high quality and backed by a 100% satisfaction guarantee. That means whether you bought a dildo, sex swing, penis ring, vibrator, anal sex toy, bondage toy, couples toy, lube, or accessory, you can get a refund within 90 days if you're not 100% satisfied. No questions asked. And right now, as a special offer to our listeners, Adam and Eve is giving you 50% off almost any item on their website. That's right, 50% off. And if you act now, you'll also get free shipping. So go to adamandeve.creationworld.com and use the offer code erotica at checkout. That's erotica at adamandeve.creationworld.com for 50% off almost any item and free shipping. Don't wait. This offer won't last very long. The link is in the description. Attention dog lovers. Are you looking for high quality products to spoil your furry friend? Then you need to check out dog.com. Because you see, dog.com is the go-to online store for all your dog-related needs. They offer a huge selection of dog food, treats, beds, and more. Plus, they have products for all types of dogs, from puppies to seniors and everything in between. And the best part, you can shop with confidence knowing that all their products are made with your dog's health and happiness in mind. Dog.com only stocks top-rated brands that you can trust, so you can rest easy knowing your dog is getting the best. And right now, as a special offer to our listeners, Dog.com is doing a big warehouse clearance sale. And all you have to do is go to dog.creatiaworld.com and you can get up to 80% off on all sorts of items like toys, treats, bones, harnesses, bowls, leashes, and anything else you can think of. So go to dog.creatiaworld.com and take advantage of this sale right now. Spoil your furry friend with the best products from dog.creatiaworld.com today. Link is in the description. Are you tired of feeling sluggish and unfocused throughout the day? Then it's time to try Dubby, the ultimate energy source. Dubby is a powerful clean energy drink that is designed to help you stay alert and focused no matter what life throws your way. Whether you're a student, a busy professional, an athlete, or especially a gamer, Dubby can give you the boost you need to take on the day or the night. It also contains important aminos and vitamins that canned energy drinks simply don't have. And the best part, Dubby is made with high-quality ingredients and is completely sugar-free, maltodextrin-free, and is keto-friendly. So you can enjoy the energy boost without any of the crash, jitters, or angst that comes with traditional energy drinks. Simply mix Dubby with water and you'll have a delicious, refreshing energy drink that can help you power through your entire day. And with a variety of flavors to choose from, including Galaxy Grenade, Beach and Peach, and Dragonade, you're sure to find one that you love. So go to dubby.creatiaworld.com and order your Dubby today. And for a limited time, use code Creatia at checkout to get 10% off your order. That's Creatia at dubby.creatiaworld.com for 10% off. Try Dubby today and feel the difference. The link is in the description.
You know what pairs fantastic with all of our sponsors?
What does, Matt?
Streaming, but specifically Netflix, which is I know this is going to sound weird because we got like half an hour left, but we got a lot of trailers to watch because over the weekend they dropped the Netflix Tudum Event, where they talked about all of the things we can look forward to coming from Netflix. So whether you're, going to Adam and Eve to spice things up for your Netflix and chill session, or you're going to dog.com to get a little something to keep your dog occupied while you're binging, your favorite Netflix show or watching some movies, or you're getting some Dubbies so that you can stay up through that binge, help you, stay awake and get through your favorite shows. We've got sponsors
or
that will
just
help
get through
you
the
with all
night
of
for
your
other activities.
or for your Netflix and chill as well. We got all of the necessities you need to help you get through your Netflix session. We're going to start with the article. So it's the morning after all the cool things Netflix showed off over the weekend. This is from Engadget, written by Daniel Cooper. So Tudum, Netflix in-house mix of Comic-Con and shareholder presentation took place this weekend. The company used the moment to tease plenty of forthcoming projects, including its live-action remakes of One Piece and Avatar: The Last Airbender, which you guys were able to check out with Katie and Travis yesterday on the show. It also showed off its adaptation of the Pulitzer Prize-winning World War II novel, All the Light We Cannot See. The streamer also revealed the first teaser for the adaptation of Liu Xin's award-winning sci-fi novel, The Three-Body Problem, that has the distinction of being the first finished project to come from Game of Thrones co-creators and co-ruiners, David Benoff and D.B. Weiss, since all of that. But what's likely to be the biggest new release was the game show adaptation of blockbuster dystopia Squid Game, which will land in November. The series puts 456 contestants through a set of grueling challenges until one winner walks away with $4.56 million in prize money. Bear in mind that participants have already described their experience on the show as absolutely inhumane, and plenty of contestants required medical attention during the challenges. Satire, eh?
Yeah, crazy.
Any thoughts on that before we get into the trailers?
No. I mean, unfortunately, none of that stuff is stuff that I've actually checked out personally. So, yeah.
You haven't watched Squid Game?
No, I never watched Squid Game because I don't know. It just never appealed to me.
Okay.
It just never appealed to me. It honestly, watching it, like few clips that I did watch, it did felt like, why are all these people being tortured? It felt like torture, or it felt like watching torture. And if I want to watch torture, I just watch the Saw franchise.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
We might actually be talking that very soon on Getting Off if I
Yes.
can get you free on a weekend.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But let's see here. So we'll start the first one that we've got here is going to be You Season 5 for all you fans out there.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Hola. Brazil. I've heard you're on the edge of your seats, waiting and theorizing about the epic conclusion to You.
You know, it's funny, this game. Every year, someone...
Melissa loves You. She watches that all the time. We watched like I think maybe season
Who Joe will come
2
out
or
to
3 a little bit, and I was
Comes to New York.
invested.
Though I can't say
Okay.
who just yet.
And then
we
I
all
just
know
didn't
there are
care
many
afterwards.
loose ends from Joe's past. The question is, who are you?
He looks like shit. Is
Yeah.
that Uncle Jesse?
And Ortega.
Obrigado. Truly, to all the fans over all the years, thank you. We would not be here without you. I'll see you in Wendy's.
Get it? Yeah, without you. Well, season 5 of You is coming out.
Yep.
Yeah, not bad. Small to the point. Or you just had
Now-
them already. You just had them already in one thing.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh,
This is Money Heist Berlin Season 1 teaser.
That's another show that everyone kept telling me I should
Un buen
watch.
plan
Is
de
Money
incluir
Heist, and I
siempre una
never did.
pequeña dosis de diversión,
you don't like
hermanitos.
Watching
A
shows in
continuación, un avance de la
subtitles?
Argentina.
Sometimes,
issue with
yeah. Sometimes,
other
yeah.
languages, Vince?
Not an issue with other languages. Just, I don't like to read when I'm watching my television shows.
Hay quien dice que la
So
risa
it's
es
like if I wanted
esencial
to
para
read, I
vivir.
pick up a book.
Otros
Okay.
eligen el amor
So you never read.
y otros muchos el dinero. Berlín
I read,
nunca pensó en
I read
elegir.
descriptions,
Lo quiere
video games.
todo.
¿Y qué vamos a
I
robar?
read
La casa de subastas más
text in
importante
Pokemon
de todo
games.
París.
I read comments.
Anoche conocí a una mujer. No necesitas
There's
compartir
things
las
that-
cosas con la mujer del tipo al que vamos a robar.
Is that George Clooney?
So if you don't mind subtitles,
Seems interesting. It
it
seems
look, I
interesting.
mean, it looked like a fun heist movie. It is Money Heist Berlin. No, it looked fun. You know,
I don't know. I feel like I'd have to watch the original Money Heist in order to like want to watch this. It's kind of like watching the what was it? Bird Box Barcelona, and you didn't watch the first Bird Box. But I watched Bird Box, so there's that. And
you check out
enjoy
Bird
Machine.
Box Barcelona.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. Why not?
You really
don't-
should check out Squid Game, by the way.
Okay. I mean, also too, it kind of does help when the language is in Spanish, and even though there are still subtitles, I understand Spanish, so I don't need the.
Oh, so you're
subtitles.
okay with foreign languages as long as they're ones you know.
Yeah. So if I learn French or if I learn
Very good.
Japanese and I can understand it without reading the subtitles, then I'm all for that content.
French is literally the same thing as Spanish.
Very American of you, Vince.
So it's like another season.
Yeah, season 2.
Okay. Like new competitors.
There's also a live action game show based on this game as well.
Why would anyone do this to anyone?
For $4.56 million.
I ain't doing that, man. It ain't worth it. I'm happy with my minimum wage job. I will not be joining the Squid Games. I don't know. Maybe I'll watch Squid Game 2.
You got to watch Squid Game 1 first. You can just jump into season 2.
Why not?
Unless you have no idea what's going on. Like, there's a whole main character that you need to get invested in.
I thought it was a game show.
Journey. It's a show about a game. Like, Vince, it's a whole thing. Like, there's a whole backstory to some of the characters that are in the game show, so that you care about them and how they succeed and or fail.
See, that's where I was misunderstood. I misunderstood the whole thing because I thought it was like Squid Games. These are guys and gals that they got to be in the Squid Games. They just recorded them, and that was called season 1. And then season 2 is just new competitors. I had no idea there were actual characters.
Oh no, this is a drama show. The Squid Game. So essentially, like you were like, why would anyone do this? Well, everyone in the show that is kind of a main focus of the show, they give their reasons for why they would enter this game, whether it's severe gambling debt or a sick family member that needs an operation that they can't afford, or different shit as to why they need this money and why they would go in there. And then the season progresses and you see the different games that are Squid Game and how it goes about it. And it's this really fucked up game show where people are dying and being murdered. And then at the end, there is what is essentially the main character of season 1 and what he is trying to do and go on to do. And obviously, as that's occurring, another Squid Game is started up with new characters and new people. And yeah.
So it's a new season, but it still picks up on some of the plot points from the first season.
Well, yeah, that's how shows work generally, Vince.
Well, like I said, I thought it was just like new season, new characters. Kind of like when you do like The Bachelor. Like it's one season, like they have the one Bachelor, and then like the next season's new Bachelor, new cast.
When they do when they drop this actual game show version of Squid Game that they're going to drop, which is 456, like an actual game show thing, that'll probably be the case. But the show itself is an actual TV show with characters and drama and development.
JJ said YouTube hit the stream with a copyright flag.
All right, Travis will take care of that.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Okay. See, but like that's what I'm saying. I thought it was a legit game show that people were enjoying and just being recorded for Netflix. I knew that was like a TV show, like an actual like script and characters and yada yada.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so that changes the whole perception. So it's more like Power Rangers and less like The Bachelor.
Like, cannot see because I don't even know how to unpack that.
All right.
There was this voice I listened to on the radio, and I will never know who she is.
This is a limited series based on a novel.
Wherever in the world you are,
I pray that the signal from this radio is reaching you.
I have no idea. Come into your work.
You can hear me.
Remember,
Was she in Harry Potter?
Not that I can think of.
darkness
Hey, it's the Hulk.
Even for 1 second.
Who's there?
when you turn on the light.
Did you happen to see the name on there, Vince?
No, I didn't see the name on there.
Not only Mark Ruffalo, but House MD himself, Hugh Laurie.
We watched this we've watched this, I think, because I think you had showed me that it was like, I'm like, is that Hugh Laurie? I'm like, no, that's not Hugh Laurie. And at
Well,
the
we
end
watched
of
the
it,
trailer, but this was an exclusive for the event on
yeah.
what'll come out. Yeah.
So yeah, I remember we watched this actually together, where we found out that Hugh Laurie and Mark Ruffalo were actually going to be in the film together.
It's actually a limited series, so it's based on a novel.
Okay.
So it's gonna be one of those maybe 6-episode limited series deals where they do this World War II drama based on a novel.
I mean,
with House.
I don't know if I'd want to watch it, but I mean, if there's nothing else going on, and I'm just like, fuck it, then sure.
You won't watch anything Hugh Laurie's in just because it's Hugh Laurie?
No.
Rude.
I'm trying to think if there's anyone like that I've ever been like, I'm gonna watch this because so and so is in the film.
I'll watch anything that Florence Poe is in.
Okay. I don't know. I don't think so. I know Travis has Will Smith. Like, he'll watch anything Will Smith in it.
Yeah. Travis has a man crush on Will Smith.
Yeah, I don't think I have that for myself.
So next up is the 3-Body Problem, which it's going to be a show, Vince, not a movie, not a whatever. They said it's a sci-fi thriller.
Okay.
And I think this, if I remember correctly, is the one being brought to us by the Game of Thrones co-creators. It was either this or All the Light We Cannot See, one of the two.
All right.
As children, we fear the dark.
Oh, yep, this one from the creators of Game of Thrones.
Might be out
there.
The unknown troubles us.
He was in Game of Thrones.
I never watched Game of Thrones. There's a lot of stuff I haven't watched, and I feel like
don't too closely into who else might
I
be
don't
living
succumb to the peer pressures of society that make me want to watch films and shows that I don't care
not
about.
to know.
I mean, you've never even had a Tombstone Pizza thing, so I think you're just...
You know what? I probably had a Tombstone Pizza. I just didn't know it was Tombstone Pizza.
Oh, wow. Walking on lava and shit.
That's crazy. Isn't that what's-her-face from the movie that girls like about?
But we continue to search.
Like,
Life
what's that movie?
looks for life.
Like the blue parents, It's great. There you go. 50 Shades.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't hear a word you just said.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you might have the video a little too loud then.
I think it was perfectly loud. But anyway, you were saying, isn't that the girl from what?
50 Shades of Grey? I could have sworn it was.
I don't think that was, but I didn't pay close enough attention.
At one point, it shows like some girl like looking up, like as something was like in the distance in the sky. I'm like, I think that's the chick from 50 Shades of Grey.
That looked fun though. It kind of reminded me of not what the fuck is that show? It wasn't Westworld. It's one where like people can it's gonna drive me nuts. I can't think of it.
It's the one where people can what? What can they do?
They can like transport their consciousness into another body.
I feel like I've heard or seen something similar to that. I just can't put my finger on it. Travis
Dude ends up fighting his sister, and she's like naked with a samurai sword, and she's got all these AI like
naked
clones
samurai
of herself.
Fighting is a good selling point.
It is. It really is. She's got like all these different duplicates of her body that she can transport her consciousness into. If one gets killed, it just uploads into a new one. God, I can't think of it. But anyway, no, that I mean, for a sci-fi thriller, that looked fun as shit. I'm probably gonna check that out.
By the way, Will, if you're still in the chat, I just need to know if you ever watched Nickelodeon growing up or with anyone.
With why?
For content for tomorrow. I just need to know.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a featurette and behind the scenes of another big sci-fi thing coming from I believe Zack Snyder.
Zack Snyder?
We talked about Rebel Moon.
Okay.
This is the one that's going to get two cuts. The one that's like for everyone and one that's for adults, which tells me sex, drugs, and violence, which I'm all about.
I don't really care about the drugs and the violence. I'm just here for the sex.
Well, I'm here for all of it in my TV shows.
Yeah, Zack Snyder right there. Okay, maybe the drugs. Maybe the violence. But sex has to be predominantly.
I thought I knew.
The forefront.
That's why I'm hoping the Game of Thrones guys in that three-body problem will do what they did with Game of Thrones and give us a lot of sex in the first season.
Maybe it's called three-body problem.
I came onto this.
Got 3 bodies. Like that's his body count. It's only 3, and it's a problem.
This movie for me existed
that would be a problem.
elementally for 20 years. It's a story of a few against many, impossible odds, good versus evil. I'm getting a chance to tell a story that I've been thinking about for quite a while.
I forget his name.
I was really excited about Zach. I just really value and admire his enthusiasm for the craft.
I hadn't quite anticipated the physical requirements of this.
Hey, Jack Steller.
We had a solid 2 months of preparing the body to get to that place. I've never trained that much.
I mean, he is gargantuan.
I just really wanted to make a giant atmospheric and space adventure.
It's so big, so ambitious.
We get to traverse the darker corners of this universe.
We'll have a huge anticipation for this film. It's amazing.
Something so powerful that you just want more. And it's only the beginning.
That looked like lightsabers.
Yeah. Rebel Moon suspended the stream. Yeah. Hey, there's more, man. What are you doing? We pulled out before we were ready to like.
All the other ones ended there.
Not everyone finishes at the same time. Everyone takes a little bit longer to finish. There you go.
One would argue it's better to pull out early than not pull out at all, Vince.
Not if you're not finished.
We got 2 more, and then we're out of here. So this is a trailer for Heart of Stone. So far, Rebel Moon, I think, is my favorite, and then 3 Body Count is next after that.
The title is the best. 3 Body Count that's the best title so far.
True.
You know what you signed up for.
I know for a fact, Kraven's not the most interesting thing here.
Kraven was not the most interesting thing today. Hey, Gal Gadot.
It's too important.
There you go, Wonder Woman.
When governments fail,
not anymore.
The only thing left is the charter.
Have you watched Fast X yet?
Agents.
No.
It's a bigger operation.